If you know what a cassette is, Steeljaw is one of them deployed by Blaster to combat Soundwave. Steeljaw is his tracker and appeared in the 1986 animated film, The Transformers the Movie. In the studio series, he was released as a core class figure, one of the last for the 86 movie. Steeljaw is a common cassette rectangle, or a block of cheese. Either way, I'm hungry and it's not super clean, but at the scale, it just needs to be the general shape. There's usually an unclean side you don't focus on, but for some reason, they only painted half the cassette details. It could barely fit inside Blaster, which is like the whole point. I'd recommend letting the painted part get shown from the screen. Parts are left out, but I guess you could plug either piece. If you plug the backing and fold the front, it kind of looks like a tiny sci-fi spaceship. I think I'd rather leave it completely unpainted over half painted. I don't mind the parts forming, I guess it's like the old cassettes, but we needed it a hair smaller to fit properly. Robot mode. Meow, 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 meow. I know it's a small line with a bulky mane, but god does it look like a sickly shaved cat. Without anything on the back, it looks flat, skinny, and the limbs look like claws. However, they did slap two large golden guns on the side, so it's still a dangerous predator. Both can move and use blast effects. I think they nailed the head, adding the gray circles on both sides and an Autobot logo. The shape and simple paint on the face and teeth is well done. The neck moves, each limb hinges, and there's a way to spread the legs. The face opens like that thing in Poppy's Playtime. Finally, a kitty cat transformer that could scratch its ass on the carpet. Let's take a look at the accessories. This looks like a tiny seat and turret, but actually it's the adapter for the giant speaker that could plug on top and look ridiculous. However, with the open gap, it plugs onto Blaster to reference the cartoon. I'm sure this was to bump up Steeljaw to fit the core class budget, but it's not something I'm against, especially with the blast ports. With the fins and centerpiece combined, this whole setup connects on top to not only add gold, but to properly complete and fill out the lion. Cat loaf! Top text. I don't doubt people hate this thing. There's not much to do. There's parts forming. The big piece feels like an excuse to fill out the box, and it's super tiny, but I really can't hate him. There's things to improve on, but I just find it cute. I like the dish, and I'm a cat person. It also helps that I'm a fan of cheddar cheese. I'm gonna eat this.